Forget losing weight. It's an absolute waste of time. Not to mention that we humans are programmed that whatever we lose, we go find it. And when it comes to fat, we tend to find it plus some extra for good measure. Hi, Trudy Beerman here from over at InHisImageFitness.com. And today I want to use fat to talk about fat. I grabbed my coconut oil from the kitchen, and I don't know if you can see that there is a portion that's clear and there's a portion that's thicker and wider. I hope you can see that. Basically, how fat works, when I go to use my coconut oil, I use the clear portion, but if I grab the thicker portion, it needs to melt first before it starts to work. Now, when it comes to fat on our bodies, it pretty much works the same way. Fat is basically unused, stored energy. Now, in our muscles, our immediate, quick energy bursts in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. I don't want to make this video long or boring, but in a nutshell, our muscles have an immediate store of energy, but it gets used up real fast. That's why we get tired really quickly. But if you hang in there and plow through that moment, you'll find you catch what we call our second wind, because now we begin to tap into that fat storage to give us the continuation, the continued energy that we need for that particular activity. So that is kind of what's going on with the fat. Fat stored, unused, especially at, cold temperatures, it's going to gel up. And a lot of us, when we are not in work mode, because when we're in work mode, our bodies are warmed up. Have you ever noticed that? That's why we sweat. When we warm up, it's almost like starting to melt that oil, starting to melt that fat. So that is really what needs to happen here, guys. And I'm proposing that we forget losing weight. Anything we lose, we tend to find. What we really need to address is the process of letting go. We need to completely release this once and for all. Now, there's a lot of reasons why we have fat on our bodies, and I know most of us already know why. Some of us are still confused, but every single one of us have reasons why we still have fat on our bodies that are ever yet to be addressed. Now, I don't want to make this video too long. Certainly, I don't want to make it boring for those who are not interested. But if you are interested in following along where I'm going with this, there will be a link in this video that I'm going to address some of the real reasons why we have fat on our bodies. And once you know what those reasons are, we can begin a real process of letting it go. Not losing it. I'm talking about giving it away, forgetting it, a complete release. That's it. It's gone. Just as how you get rid of old clothes, it's gone. That's it. It's a past. That's where we want it, in the past. Now, I'm not saying you're not to love yourself as you are. Please, please, please love yourself as you are. However, we should always aspire for the better version of our current self. That should be an ongoing process for everyone, to work towards being a better version of your current self. And no matter how much you love yourself as you are right now, carrying extra unhealthy fat stores is going to impact you in many ways. You may need to spend extra money for clothes that you don't really like, that don't fit you the way you like, okay? That's a big expense right there. You have a closet full of clothes you can no longer wear, and now you got to spend money you don't want to have to spend on clothes you don't really want to wear. The next thing is that you now are embarking on a level of health that is compromised, because for every 5 pounds of weight of fat that we put on that our body does not need, we actually bring on additional health complications that 5 pounds will make a difference on. So there are other, we lose our energy, all kinds of crazy things, guys. Extra fat beyond what our body needs is not something that we need to be entertaining. And I'm proposing that we let it go. Let it go. So click below for more information. You'll be taken to my blog where I will go into a little bit more conversation here about this topic. I hope you'll join me. Trudy Beerman here. I am so super simple to find, and I do look forward to connecting with you.